Alright guys, what's going on? Needs more drums back in American Truck Simulator for once. Haven't really played this game a lot. Well, actually I have. I just haven't done any videos. So today the reason for this video is that it is the just about the end of the annual holiday event in World of Trucks. You know, the good old gift delivery. So we're just here in Wyoming doing our last little short delivery from I think Casper to Laramie. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up the load, and yeah, it's only like a couple hour journey, and so just thought it'd be kind of nice to sit back and relax and talk about a little bit of American Truck Simulator for once, rather than all the other City Skyline stuff and everything that I've been posting. So yeah, always good to relax and play this game once in a while. So yep, I will check in with you guys in a bit when I get to the whatever building I'm going to pick up our delivery. All right, so we are at the rail export over here, just about to hook up to the trailer. Pretty easy spot here, just right in this parking lot. Can never complain about these. All right. Yeah, these trailers are always awesome, man. I love these. They always got the cool little lights on them, for Christmas. So so festive. But all right, let's get going. We got 100 miles to go. Not bad at all. Although Casper is a little bit of a bigger, more dense city, so sometimes getting out of these cities takes a little bit longer, just because of all the stoplights and stuff. So hopefully, though, it looks like we're going to the right instead of to the left. So I think on the main road over there, so it might open up a little bit, and hopefully we won't get caught by any of the stoplights, or at least not as many of them. But yeah, so yeah, well, first of all, I know I said this in some other recent videos, but once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Great time of year, except now, I always feel like, for me at least, New Year's, or like Christmas comes around, and then New Year's comes around, and then after that, the rest of winter just kind of sucks, because you're just sitting around waiting for spring. And I don't know about where all you guys are from, but here in Indiana, up by Chicago, the winters can be pretty long and cold and boring, and yeah, they're not fun. Usually we'll get hit with some kind of snowstorm in February, and we already got hit with a they call them like a polar vortex, where a bunch of cold air will come down from the north, and just usually it'll be like we'll get a lot of snow, and then the temperature will drop significantly. So I think it was crazy, like just it was actually the week before Christmas, like the week of Christmas, leading up, like Christmas was on a Saturday or Sunday this year. Yeah, it was on a Sunday, I think. So like that the Friday before Christmas Eve was just ridiculously cold, because that week there were a couple days, I think it was like Tuesday night or something, we got like 6 inches of snow, and then overnight the temperature fell to literally like -2, I think was the high for the next day. It was like -1 or -2, and then the wind chill, there was a ton of some really gusty winds, and the wind chill was like, I think at one point they said it was -40 below zero Fahrenheit, not Celsius, but Fahrenheit. Oh, this guy's just gonna, okay. That's cool, man. I swear, only when I'm recording, the AI just hates me. Whatever. Anyway, aside from almost getting into a terrible accident, yeah, the wind chill was like -40, and then it stayed like that for a couple days, and everything froze. It was like a sheet of ice outside. Driving was not fun, but yeah, so that's what the winters are usually here, and usually now we'll get hit with a couple of those a year, you know, where we'll get a lot of snow and then it'll get really cold, or in more recent years, you know, come like January, late January, early February, even sometimes almost like in March, we'll get hit with some pretty heavy snowstorms, you know, especially coming off of Lake Michigan or whatever, get a lot of lake effect. But yeah, so long story short, that's what I have to look forward to for the next like 2 or 3 months. Cold and the rest of winter, which, you know, I like the snow, but I don't like the cold, so it's, you know, it's not that bad, but used to it by now. But anyway, yeah, you know, hope that all you guys, again, had a good holiday and a happy new year. Can't believe it's already 2023. A lot of cool stuff going on, you know, especially with this game. Texas is out. I've been playing that, you know, been doing some driving around Texas, and I gotta say, it's a really, really nice, well done map. You know, for the price, I still think that the DLCs are always worth it, especially the new ones. I feel like everyone just keeps getting better and better with the map design and everything. And even this one, Wyoming, is a beautiful DLC. So if you haven't picked those up already, I would highly recommend to do so. And Texas especially, man, has a ton of cities to explore. I mean, they just did. So as of the day I'm recording this, it's Saturday. So tomorrow on Sunday is the last day of this Christmas gift delivery. And in addition, there's also a live event for a World of Trucks event for Texas, for the Texas DLC. So there's, you know, kind of a similar thing, like deliver to 15 of the cities, and you get a cool little, you know, little decoration for your truck or whatever. So let's see, I think we got good here. Cut these people off, I'm sorry, but we got places to be, presents to deliver. People are counting on us. But anyway, yeah, it's just it's you know, another fun little event. So always a cool way to explore the new DLC, and, you know, kind of get something to force you to kind of sit down and play the game a little bit. And yeah, you know, I think there's like total 30 cities in the Texas DLC. So I mean, there's just tons and tons and tons of I don't know what this guy's doing here, just unloading on the side of the road there. Very, very convenient. All right. Anyway, yeah. So it was cool. I haven't explored all the cities yet in Texas, but I will hopefully do that soon. It's just, you know, it takes a little while because I wanted to get this gift delivery done, and you know, I still gotta make time for City Skylines, and even been doing a little bit of Farming Simulator. Thought I'd post, you know, some videos with that, because I know that people like that game as well, and I got a couple comments on even some other videos for, like, you know, City Skylines and stuff, like, hey, do you play Farming Simulator? And I was like, actually, in fact, I do. So posting a couple of videos from there, and you know, just for fun, just keeping it low key, but nonetheless another fun little series. But yeah, also some other exciting news for this game. We're back in our Kenworth W900, my favorite truck, and I don't know what these guys are doing up here. It looks like they got in an accident. I swear the AI is just not having it today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're just not having it today. All right, let's see if this guy doesn't hit me. It looks like he might. Yep. Man, this is bad. This is really bad. I swear. I have not had the AI be this bad in a long time, I swear. And I don't have any mods or anything for, like, traffic or anything, so it's none of that. Like, it's just people are just being stupid today, I guess, but that's fine. Anyway, pretty similar to, you know, some real life driving. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so for we're in our W900. As you may have noticed, I did put a new engine in the truck. I had the Caterpillar, I forget which one it was, C406 or whatever it's called. I don't know, C408 or something like that. I don't know. One of, you know, like a 500 horsepower one, and I wanted something a little bit different. I was just kind of, to be honest, was getting sick of the way it sounded. Just time for a change. And so I picked. I think it's an N14 Cummins, but it's part of the sound pack that I use from. I still don't know how to say his name, but Kreichbaum, something like that. Anyway, best, still to this day, my favorite engine sound pack. I think it sounds so good. And just like, look at it, listen to this Jake brake, you know, right here. I mean, yeah, that thing just sounds so good. And yeah, this whole engine pack, just, you can't go wrong with any of the engines in this pack. I've never had, you know, used that pack and thought it was bad. Even like the regular like Packard ones, you know, the MX-13 and everything, and the Cummins. I'm blanking on the name right now, but the ISX series, you know, ones that are just pretty standard in some of the more eco-friendly trucks, not, you know, these big classic ones, but they still sound really, really good and really realistic. So would highly recommend grabbing that pack as well. Sounds so good. Yeah, so got something a little different, and we also hit 25,000 miles in the truck with all this. Been doing a lot of driving in this game lately, especially, like I said, you know, with the new Texas expansion and the World of Trucks events. It's given me some motivation to sit down and play and you know, do a little bit of driving. Nice and relaxing. And yeah, it's cool. I always I've never hit that many miles in a truck that I've, you know, only owned. I never gave it to any of the AI drivers in the game. So this one is just 20. We're up to 27,000 now. And yeah, it's kind of nice to actually drive one truck rather than going between a bunch of different ones. So we'll probably keep this one for some of these, you know, regular deliveries. It's just all around just a great truck, and especially with this new engine, it just sounds awesome too. So can't complain at all. Yeah, and in other news, I think I saw kind of floating around the internet that they did a live stream, like a Christmas live stream, the developers of Truck Simulator, and there's some talk about some new trucks and some reworks of old trucks, which I'm very, very excited about. Specifically this truck, I hear that there's a rework of it in progress. You know, hopefully will come out sometime later this year. I think it said maybe Q2 or Q3, but either way, that's gonna be really cool. I love this truck. It'd be nice to, you know, this was like the first truck in the game, one of the first couple trucks in the game. So I remember I bought the game and it came with this, the Peterbilt 389, and then the other Kenworth and the other Peterbilt was the T680 and the 579 Peterbilt. So yeah, the game has grown substantially since then, but it's always nice when they go back and kind of rework some of the older models, you know, as they've gotten better techniques and everything, and they've been doing the same with some of the maps, I know, as well. So yeah, really excited for that. And I know there's a couple new trucks in the works as well. I think like a new Volvo, I think it was maybe a new the Western Star, and I think another Kenworth, what was it, the I can't remember, it's a W something. It's like the one that kind of looks like the 900, but it's not. I forget what it is, but yeah, so that either way, it'll be cool to see when those are released. But in the meantime, we got plenty of content to, you know, keep me happy for sure, and I'm sure there's, you know, there's plenty of stuff to do, especially with Texas and all that. So plenty to give us busy, keep us busy. Sorry, I don't know what it just said. Try to pay attention here and make sure it is, you know, I always gotta wait, and yeah, don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, also, I'm pretty excited because I went on, believe it or not, Etsy. And if you don't know what Etsy is, it's a little cool little website where, you know, people sell their, like, small businesses sell their products. So a lot of times just people that, you know, don't really kind of just have a small, like, homemade business and don't feel the need to make their own website, or maybe just don't have the money or, you know, the resources to manage like a whole big distribution network like that. So they use Etsy as sort of like a third party to kind of reach out to their customers and, you know, give a little bit more of a better market. And I don't know, this guy too, man, look at this truck just sticking out here in the middle of nowhere. Man, I'm telling you, the AI is just not having it today, is it? Oh, that's nice. Man, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Anyway, ridiculous. Yeah, so I was looking around on Etsy, and I actually found somebody that custom builds shift knobs for, you know, American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. And so I placed an order and it shipped a few days ago. So I believe it's actually coming from Canada. So when I get it, I will definitely post a video of, you know, exactly what it is and what it does and how it functions in the game. But I'm really excited because it got great reviews, and a lot of great reviews too, you know, not just like 2 or 3. It was, you know, hundreds of positive reviews. And that's really reassuring because I know that in the past there was a company that, you know, this is like, you know, probably 3-4 years ago at this point, but there was a company that made shifters for these truck simulator games, and you know, people got really excited and a bunch of people ordered them, but then they kind of, I heard that they didn't really live up to their promises, and sort of, you know, would take people, you'd pay over $100, like I think it was like $130 or something for the shifter, and it was taking months, and you know, people never got them, and people were getting pretty frustrated, and you know, were demanding returns and everything, and then they kind of just couldn't reach out to anybody from the company and figure out the status of their order, which, you know, I mean, it's not good to do that. Yeah, I work in finance and business, and specifically in disputes consulting, and so that is definitely a lawsuit waiting to happen. Probably not, you know, for a company of that size, probably would be a cost of more in legal fees than to just, you know, pay people their money back. But for big companies, you know, yeah, you don't want to do stuff like that. So again, you know, you never know if it was just one guy and extenuating circumstances made it to where he couldn't make him anymore. That's one thing, but yeah, just glad that I found there's actually more people that make these now, that there's a little bit of a bigger market for them. So it's always cool, you know, to support small businesses and stuff. So yeah, I saw it got good reviews, and I ordered it, and we will see when it comes in the mail if it's actually worth what I paid for it, which spoiler alert, was less than $100, which is really cool for something that's you know, custom made and whatnot. Can't complain about that. I know I've said that a lot today. Yeah, can't complain about too many things, especially with American Truck Simulator. But yeah, and so yeah, I'm excited to get that next couple days, and I'm sure, you know, everybody says like, oh, having an actual kind of like a truck style shifter with the toggle, the range toggler and the splitter, really kind of makes the game a lot more enjoyable. And I would agree. You know, I kind of I got a system that works. I have actually the range and splitter toggles on my LSB and RSB buttons on my steering wheel, but to be fair, it doesn't really, you know, it's just it's still kind of annoying having to use like both hands to do the shifting related stuff, when in reality it should just be using your one hand to you know, do all that. So all good. And what's this building here? It looks like I can take I'll come back and get a screenshot of that later. That is one cool thing about the new updates, is that they added these cool little points around the map and the new photo gallery mode, you know, where you can get a little photo trophy, they call it, of, you know, cool little scenic places around the different cities. And yeah, it's cool to kind of, you know, have those real world landmarks in the game. And I know people have said, and you know, I watched this video one time where this, you know, one guy said he was like from Oregon or something, and you could literally, like, you know, drive through Portland in the game and figure out exactly where you are, and that the developers have done a great job of kind of recreating these areas. So kudos to them for making some great maps and some great content. And yeah, good to be back in the game. But with that being said, we are just about at our destination. I just got to get through what looks like a lot of stoplights, which I'm not looking forward to doing. And will we get a red light ticket? No, we won't. Look at that. I know it's always a gamble with this game, you know, if we're gonna get a red light ticket or not, but looks like we dodged the bullet that time. So yeah, I'll chat with you guys in a little bit once I reach the destination, so you don't have to watch me drive through all these stoplights. Alright, and here we are, just about to pull into the home store, where we are, or, you know, ATS's version of Home Depot, to deliver this load of gifts. And by the looks of this, we're probably hauling some, you know, some brand new power tools or something, you know, for everybody to get their dad something for Christmas. I know that's what we always get my dad, you know, something from some kind of, you know, new saw or a new drill or you know, something from Harley Davidson or something like that. Yep, can't go wrong with gifts like that, you know. So let's just go ahead and pick where we want to drop this off, which I already know that I'm gonna pick the area where we got it back in. Give us a little bit of a challenge. Actually, this one I already know what this is gonna look like, so probably won't be too bad. Yeah, it's got to go over those speed bumps back there, man. Speed bumps are the worst. I was just driving in Chicago the other day because my company had their holiday work party just over the weekend, and so yeah, driving around and, you know, going to the parking garage and stuff, and there's always some fun speed bumps in the parking garage, which I hate because I drive you know, WRX, and so it sits a little bit low, and yeah, and it's a manual, so getting over those speed bumps sometimes is not fun at all, but you know what? Whatever. I manage. See if we can even... I don't think I'll be able to do this right. I think I've messed this up already. Probably going to have to go and turn the trailer completely around. Rather than trying to do like an 8-point turn here. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Here we go. Straighten out a little bit, then this will be the last turn. I know I'm a little rusty. I've been getting lazy and just kind of choosing the parking option where I don't have to back up because it takes a little bit of time. But yeah, for today we'll just do this, and yeah, we got it now. All right, there we go. That is the last delivery that we need for the Christmas event for this year, for 2022/2023. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around, and I will catch you all in the next video. See you later.